can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it. And I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young G's. And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden. It's a war going on outside. Make you put your hands on your head like the Macarena. That's why I gotta watch my demeanor. You know they locking up blacks and Latinos. It's the same old game, ain't nothing really changed but the mileage on the meter of the beamer.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome in to the WAG Show. This is episode 5 of the WAG Show. I am your host, Ben Hostler. Once again, Travis, we found out yesterday he's made it safely to Las Vegas. He has his, he's got his scooter. I wish I had a picture on here. I'd pull the scooter up on screen so you guys could see this. Dewan, what's up? Facebook user, I don't know what your name is, but it just says Facebook user. What's up? Thanks for joining in. If you guys are watching this, like the video on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, it helps us out a lot. We are here to talk about the last NBA slate before the All-Star break. I can't believe we've made it to the All-Star break. We have 3 games tonight, and I have a couple props to give out. So we'll talk about yesterday a little bit. Ended up being a 1-1 night for me. Mark Williams, which seemed to be the people in chat seemed to be most skeptical of my Mark Williams over points and rebounds pick last night. That went over, and that went over with him doing absolutely nothing in the first half. I think he had 2 points and 3 rebounds at halftime, and he went over, went absolutely crazy in the second half. So shout out to Mark Williams. He went over, and then Jay Nivey hooked us. We had him over 4.5 assists. He finished with 4, and he had 0 assists at halftime. So he got 4 assists in the second half. I mean, if he could have just got 1 assist in the entire first half of basketball, he would have went over. So 1-1 night with the loss being a hook. And then we also had Kyrie Irving over 5.5 assists, but Kyrie Irving did not play. So that got canceled. So 1-1. That makes it 5-3 on the week. And then I have a couple props I'm going to give out tonight. If you guys have any bets that you would like me to discuss in the chat, post them. For all of our people in Discord, you can get in the Discord for free, dfskarma.com/Discord. Everyone in the Discord loves free throw props for some reason. I actually like 2 free throw props tonight. So I'm going to give those out in a little bit. I can pull up the odds for today. So we have Milwaukee against Chicago. Milwaukee 8-point favorites. We have Washington against Minnesota, with Minnesota favored by 3. And then we have the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns, with the Clippers favored by 1. So as far as injury stuff goes, random stuff can pop up today, I think, with it being the last day before the break. Obviously, we're lucky because it's only 3 games. So, it's only 6 teams to worry about, rather as opposed to last night where there was just a ton of teams in action. But we pretty much got the big injury news. Chris Middleton's out for Milwaukee which helps obviously Giannis and Drew, but it also helps Joe Ingles and Grayson Allen, I think. I'm not going to give this out because the line isn't listed, but I want to bet Joe Ingles 3-point props, I think, but I have not seen them posted yet. I checked FanDuel. I can check again. Let's look here. I checked FanDuel before I got on here, and they didn't have them up yet. Yeah, I don't see anything on FanDuel yet. So if they open Joe Ingles 3-point props before that game, I will be interested in betting that. And then for Chicago, we got kind of the updates on that as well. DeRozan's out, Derek Jones out, Goran Dragic and Alex Caruso were both out as well. So very, very thin in the backcourt. We had DeRozan out yesterday. So Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic are going to get the biggest bumps up on that team. But with Caruso and Dragic also out, I mean, that really helps Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu. Ayo played, let me pull it up. Ayo played 43 minutes last night, the same as LaVine. They played pretty much I think that's like the entire game almost. Absolutely insane. He took 12 shots, scored 15 points with 5 dimes and 4 boards. And then Kobe White played 33 minutes off the bench. They played just 8 guys, and that was with Caruso taking up 30 minutes. So someone else is going to enter the fold there. But yeah, I mean, Dosunmu and Kobe White just get huge bumps as well. Going back to Ayo over 3.5 assists. Yeah, I'll pull up the predictor now since we kind of got that out of the way, and then we'll get into some props. This is probably going to be a fairly quick episode just because it's only 3 games and I don't have anybody coming on to join me. But I'm going to pull up the predictor and we'll start talking about some props. I will say though, DeJuan, I think that line's pretty good for Ayo. I mean, if he's going to play a ton of minutes again, so I think that's fine. All right, so here's the predictor for today. Like I said, if you guys have any bets that you want me to discuss, post them in the chat. I'm gonna start with the free throw bets because it kind of coincides with the Chicago Bulls, which we were just talking about. So here we go for free throws. Prize Picks has Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu both at a half a free throw made. So I'm going to take the over on both of those. Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu over a half a free throw made. I hate betting on free throws, but these guys are going to play huge minutes again. Like I said, 33 minutes last night for Kobe White, 43 minutes for Dosunmu. Now they're losing Caruso as well. They're going to play huge minutes. Both of them went 2 for 2 on free throws last night. And obviously, you know, if you're going to get to the line, you need to be driving the ball. You need to be aggressive with the ball. In last night's game, Zach LaVine led the team with 13 drives. Kobe White and Dosunmu were second and third. Kobe White had 11 drives. Ayo Dosunmu had 9 drives. So I like the over half a free throw made for both Kobe White and Dosunmu. Any basketball picks? Yeah. Over half a free throw for Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu on Prize Picks. I don't know if this is on FanDuel. I'm going to pull this up. I don't know if they list this on. I've literally never bet free throws. So this is a once in a lifetime for me. I'll have to pull it up later, but I like the over half on Prize Picks for both those guys. For a more, this isn't listed. My next bet's not listed on Prize Picks, which stinks. But if I pull up the points, you'll see that our stuff really, really likes Mason Plumlee tonight. He only played 17 minutes in his first game. Those 2 picks aren't coming out. Yeah, Prize Picks might have pulled them, to be honest. So that sucks if they did. Mason Plumlee played 17 minutes. Yeah, Jared, I don't think they do either. Plumlee played 17 minutes in his first game with the Clippers. He went over this points line, but I don't want to bet him over points. I want to bet him on the sports books, at least on FanDuel. He's at 12.5 points plus rebounds. I think that's a really, really good line. I think he could play closer to 20 tonight. But even if he only plays 18, 19 minutes, he's super aggressive when he's in the game. Mason Plumlee is someone that our stuff liked a lot during his time with Charlotte. Like we would bet him a lot there. But I think, I mean, he had 8 points and 5 boards in 17 minutes in that first game with the Clippers. And I think he could play maybe 1-2 more minutes. You know, that can't be predicted. Oh, Kyrie. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't count, though, because the bet doesn't count. Like, it's not like it took your money. It just refunded. So, yeah, he got, like, late scratched, which sucks. But the other picks went 1-1, so. Jaden Ivey, there's no excuse he didn't go over 4.5 assists. I mean, the guy had 4 assists and a half. About, like, how does he get 0 assists in the entire first half? I don't understand. If he would have played, he would have covered that. Yeah, I think so. That was my favorite bet of the day. So I think he would have went over. And so whoever asked yesterday what my 2 favorites, I said Kyrie and Mark Williams went over. So I do think Kyrie would have went over. Jaden Ivey's a bust. Dude, I hate Jaden Ivey. He might go. I don't have a never again list, but he might go on my never again list because that's twice that he's hooked me, and it's been on just absurd things. The first time we bet him over points and assists, and he literally needed 1 point or assist, and he got it was like the end of the game. He had the ball. He drove in the paint and then just kicked it. Like there was no one even near him, and he just like kicked it out. I mean, they were losing, but yeah, that guy triggers me. So Jaden Ivey might go on my never again list, to be honest. What would you bet instead? Yeah, so I guess if Prize Picks pulled these freaking free throw props, which sucks. Damn, and they don't have this points plus rebounds up for Plumlee, I don't think. You can bet the over on Plumlee just as points, I think is fine. If it's at 7.5. Because we have him at, you can see we have him at 11. And he went over 7.5 in that first game. And I think he's going to play 20 minutes. I think he'll play 20 minutes tonight, maybe. We'll see. Is Giannis healthy? Yeah, to my knowledge, Giannis is playing tonight. Chris Middleton is out. Giannis is good to go. What is this? What is what? What am I? Or what is the stream? The stream is the WAG show. So if you don't know what this is the first week we're doing it every day, weekday, 3 p.m. We're showing you guys a preview of the premium tools at betkarma.com. We're giving out free prop picks. In the future, we're going to be bringing in analysts from other websites. They'll be giving out their picks as well. Dewan, you like Greek 10 plus boards? I think that's fine. We probably have him around that if I had to guess. We have almost 14, bro. Yeah. I think that 10 plus is fine. What's your favorite 2 for today? Kyrie messed up. Yeah, Kyrie, that was annoying. Plumlee over. If you're on Prize Picks, whoever asked that question, if you're on Prize Picks, I guess Plumlee over points. If you're not, I like Plumlee over points plus rebounds the most, but I don't see that on Prize Picks. I just see his points. But the books have his points plus rebounds at just 12.5, and I really like that. I think that's a really good number. Is Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert's questionable. I'm 50-50. I don't know. It seems like he gets healthy and then he misses these games. I feel like if he it would make sense for him to miss because it's about to go to the break. So I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Watching Tiger. I haven't been able to watch any golf today. Matt, when did he tee off? I have no idea. A live show using the Bet Karma app's Prize Picks Predictor. That is a great description, Travis. If you guys don't know what this is, we have the Prize Picks Predictor on the website. We have the Underdog Fantasy Predictor, and we have the Monkey Knife Fight. It doesn't matter which site you like to bet props on. We have projections for all of those sites every single day at betkarma.com. It's a fantastic tool. If you bet regularly on props, there's literally zero reason not to subscribe to this tool. because, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I use it every single day. FanDuel has Mason at 7.5 points. Love it. Love the over. I still like over 12.5 better, I think. That just seems so low. Like I wouldn't be shocked if he scores 10 points. So you need 3 rebounds. I feel like he's getting that. But I mean, 7.5 is a point lower, so it's fine too. Small NBA slate, probably just stick to NHL. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna be we're gonna be talking some hockey tomorrow, I think, because there's no basketball. Josh Okogie, what's his projection? For what? You think, like, for points? I'll pull up points. We have Josh Okogie over 11.5 points. We have him closer to 13 points currently. So whoever asked about Josh Okogie, we like his over. Fantasy? Let's see. Pull this up here. Whoever asked, what is his line? And I can look. 286 off the tee in the rough. Is this his first hole? We have Josh Okogie at like 26 fantasy points. So whoever asked that, it's around 26. CP3, he normally averages 25. Yeah, we have him at 26 tonight. Oh, 20 CP3 you're saying? PRAs, let's look. We have him at we have him right at 29. That's literally right at 29. We have him under 10 assists though. Whoever asked about that. It's tough to like obviously these projections are great and they help a lot and they're right a lot more than they're wrong, but it's tough to take, like, if you want to say you want to bet over, 9.5 assists for CP3, it's tough to just go strictly off the projections for that because that number is so high. Like, his number's at 10. So it's very, very rarely, I feel like, going to have him over 10 assists just because, like, it's very few times this entire season have I seen someone over 10 assists projected. And it was early in the season, like, we would have Halliburton at like 10.5 or like 11. Like, it's really, really, it's just a high number. Like, you need a lot of things to go right. So the projections are never really going to say go over on a 10 assist line just because it's so high. Anthony Edwards. We have him exactly at his we have Edwards exactly at 38.5. So no lean one way or the other. If Gobert's out, I think that helps him a little bit. I think that definitely helps him a little bit. We have Giannis at 53 PRAs. It's crazy. It's such a high number. Yeah, it's just a high number. Like, I'm not telling you, like, if you want to take the over, I'm not saying don't take the over because we have it at 9.3. It's just, you're never going to get a projection that's saying really he's going to go over that. It's just such a high number. But there's obviously games, like, what did he have the other night? 19. Like, there's obviously games where he goes over. I think Gobert is whoever asked about that. I think Gobert's probably likely playing though. So if I had to guess, I would say Gobert is in. If you guys are just joining, like the video, it helps us out. As far as my picks for today, I like Mason Plumlee over 12.5 points plus rebounds. If you're on a book, if you're on just prize picks, I don't think they have that listed, so you can bet them over points. I think is fine, over 7.5 points. I wanted to bet these free throw props, but I think they pulled them. I have CP3, Paul George, and Edwards all going over for PRAs. I'll pull up our PRAs just like the highest amount. I'll show you guys. So we have Giannis on the highest at 52.5. Anthony Edwards at 38. Yeah, Vooch is up there. Paul George we have at 30. Like the guys that you just said you have going over, we all have like right at their number. So it's fine. I think Vooch over I think is fine. I guess you kind of worry about the blowout though. I mean, I know I try not to worry much about blowouts, but man, these Bulls guys played so much. So many minutes last night. What are some good first half prize picks locks? Giannis under or over? We have him at what? His line's at 54.5. We have him at like 53. Again, though, like if you want to bet him over, I'm not saying just because our line is one below, that's not necessarily saying to just bet him under. Like if you have conviction and you really think he's going over, like it's fine to bet him over. It's just that number is so high that it's really never going to say go over that. I'm going to pull up prize picks and look at the first half lines for whoever asked that. Chris Paul at 15.5 points. That's kind of low. Let's see what we got him at. Yeah, we have him at that 15. 15. This Eric Gordon one, I don't know. I can't make sense of this. So we like him way over. He's juiced over that number too on the books. I don't know. Ivy flop. I mean, he didn't flop. He needed 5. He got 4. And we were kind of talking about earlier. He had 0 assists in the entire first half. He did not have an assist in the first half of basketball. So somehow he needed 5 and got 4, and they all came in the second half. I don't know. I think there's no reason he didn't go over that number, but he's probably going on my never again list. And I don't even have a never again list, but I'm going to make one just specifically for Jaden Ivey because. And you know what? He's sold in March Madness too at Purdue. So you know what? Yeah, that guy needs to just get out. Risky in my eyes. Yeah, I probably wouldn't bet that number. 2-2. If you're citing like prop records on this show for the week, it's 5-3. Kyrie, like that bet didn't count because he didn't play. So yesterday was 1-1. The day before that was 2-1, and then the day before that was also 2-1. So 5-3 this week. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still tilted. I really feel like Ivy should have gone over that. And I think Kyrie was definitely going over that number. It was easily could have been 3-0. And then easily could have been 3-0 the night before that. Dame just like went ham in that fourth quarter when Simons got hurt. Terrence Mann. Yeah, someone else asked about Terrence Mann. Our stuff, I will admit, yeah, he never likes Terrence Mann. Like we have him right at his line, but I do notice that he's always low. Oh, no. All right, I'm pulling up the first half stuff for prize picks. Look at this a little bit. I ended up betting Luka over 7.5. Yeah, that was smart. Once Kyrie was out, that was a smart bet. Your Williams pick cost me big. My Williams pick won. I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah. I don't know what that means. That was smart though, Jared, to hit Luca over. Rory birdie at 1, JT birdie at 1, Tiger birdie at 1. Wow, how about that? How about that? Hopefully he makes the cut since we got that plus 200 boost that he would make the cut. Giannis assist. Well, we have him right that number. I would. If it was going to be a closer game, I would say yes. Williams with the Hornets, you said he was a lock yesterday. Yeah, we picked Mark Williams over 21.5 points plus rebounds, and he went over that number. So that is a call to win. Small slate, not that much. Yeah, there really isn't much today, to be honest. It's pretty ugly. Put 20 on that Tiger plus 200 prop. Yeah. Yeah, it was worth the odds for sure. Plus 200. If anyone has any other bets to ask about, I'll go over them. But other than that, I'll probably just be hanging out in Discord the rest of the day. You guys can ask me questions in there. If you want to join the Discord, it's dfskarma.com/Discord. You can get in for free. You won't be able to see premium channels, but there are free channels for people to talk, and you can tag me in there. Levine, yeah, I mean, dude, he went so crazy last night. I don't want to. It's tough to bet these guys on back-to-backs when they played 40-something minutes last night. Tough. Who do you got for today? Yeah, really the only thing I like right now is yes, he was locked. Anyways, the only pick I really like is Mason Plumlee over 12.5 points plus rebounds, but I don't think they have that on Prize Picks. So I guess like we like him over points. You can see he's like the number one differential. In our points is on his over. We have him closer to 11. So you can bet him over points, but I like the points plus rebounds at 12.5 better. Anthony, what's up? Thanks for joining. Yeah, like I just said, Plumlee, I guess, is the only thing I really like right now. This is a pretty ugly slate. I don't know if there's confusion about this Mark Williams thing, but he definitely won. He's 5 on Prize Picks for rebounds. Yeah, if you're talking about Plumlee, yeah. So we have him at like 7 rebounds and then like almost 11 points. So like there's a big gap between that 12.5 number and what we have him at. The problem is I don't think Prize Picks has that up. And when Brett used to work there, I could just hit him up and he would usually post stuff, but I don't even know. I don't think I have a direct plug to who's setting the lines anymore now that they've got all these new workers. So I don't know if I have someone that will put it up for me for people to bet. Chris Paul, yeah, we talked about him a little bit. I mean, his assist line is so high. You know, I don't know. It's tough to bet on someone getting 11 assists. It's just crazy. But he definitely can do it. So if you, people complain about Mark Williams because they got the 22.5 line after the bump. Yeah, that would make more sense. So, yeah, he hooked then because he got 22 on the dot. But like we were talking about it, so I think I'm 99% sure at halftime he had 2 points and 3 rebounds, I think. So I mean, how he even went over having 5 at half is crazy. But he just went nuts in the second half. Like I don't know what he was doing in the first half. He's doing literally nothing. I wasn't watching that game. Clearly, he was doing nothing. So apologies if you didn't get that. That would make sense, Anthony. But I mean, if you were watching the stream when I did it, it was at 21.5 then, so you could have got that in. But Mason Plumlee PR on Prize Picks is 13.5. Okay, perfect. So there you go. I'm still fine with the over. It's 12.5 on the books, but we still like that over number. So that's still fine. You could bet points or the points plus rebounds. I didn't know he got bumped, but I wasn't paying attention after this show to that specific one. Giannis just got confirmed in, so if whoever asked about that earlier, no worries. He is in tonight. Before I get off here, if you guys are in chat, drop who you think is going to win the NBA Finals, because we were having a debate about this earlier in Discord. So who's your pick right now? I'm assuming most of you will just say Phoenix Suns, but who do you guys think is going to win the title? Celtics? Yeah, that's probably the second pick behind Phoenix. I'm so glad. I'm not a Celtics fan, but I'm so glad they didn't trade Jaylen Brown. I like the combo of Brown and Tatum. I'm glad they didn't break that up. I think that I think they can win one together. Maybe not this season specifically, but I do think they can win one. So I'm happy that they didn't break those two up. Golden State, yeah, another Boston, two more Bostons. Not Anthony says not Phoenix. I'll still take the field over Phoenix, I think. But I mean, on paper, man, they're just not fair. But I'll still take the field over Phoenix. Lakers, whoo, they got to get to work if they're gonna win the finals. I'll tell you that. I like the moves they made at the deadline, but I don't know if they can win it. Golden State, Duan, I think is a good pick. Still, man, I still would not. I know they've been banged up. They don't have a great record, but I'm telling you, man, I would not want to play Golden State in a 7-game series. I wouldn't. You were on point with Levine. Yeah. Dude, he went, what do you have? 35? Dude went crazy. I like him again tonight, but it's tough. I mean, he played 43 minutes last night. Now they're, playing Milwaukee. They're 8-point dog, 7.5, 8-point dogs. Tough read. I try not to bet those situations if I don't have to, but I think if I was gonna bet on a Bulls guy between Levine and Vooch, I would take Vooch tonight. I think Vooch sold too, didn't he? I think his line was 21.5 points. He had 19. Shot 8 of 18. Oh man. That's tough. That's a tough run out for anyone that bet on him. Torrey Craig points. Yeah, let me see what we got him at. Oh, wait, he's right there. His line's at 11.5. We have him at almost, let's see here. Oh, wait, no, that's Okogie. His line's at 7.5. We have him over 8. So we like the over for Torrey Craig, whoever asked about him. You just can't see it on the screen. Let me scroll down a little bit. You should be able to see it now. Clay Curry and Poole are different. Yeah, dude. I agree, Duan. If they play Phoenix in a series, that would be sick. Who do you have the most rebounds tonight? We have Giannis for the most rebounds, but I can sort it by that. You guys can see. We have Giannis at almost 14 rebounds, and then we have Vooch at 12.5, Gobert at 11.5, 8 at 10.5, and then both Zubac and Plumlee at almost 9. So, yeah, most rebounds, I guess Giannis or Vooch. But, again, yeah, the blowout could kind of hurt that if it does blow up. Phoenix can't stay healthy. Paul's old. Yeah. I mean, luckily, they don't have to stay healthy the full season just because KD's just coming back from injury. But I don't know. I like I said, I still take the field over him, but on paper, it's tough. Would you bet Levine's under points tonight? We have him. What do we have him at? We probably have him right around there. I don't think I have a lean one way or another. We have him at 25, so we like it. The numbers like his under. I don't have a lean one way or the other, but like I said, I avoid betting on situations like that. I mean, on like the good thing about prize picks and underdog and all this stuff is like you can bet on whoever you want every single night. So we don't have to bet on these guys that are on back-to-backs that just played, 43 minutes last night. So I'm not betting on Zach LaVine tonight. Points, most points. Let's see. Again, we have Giannis at 33, Anthony Edwards at 30, LaVine at 25, Kawhi at, just around 25, Porzingis 23, Booker 23. Yeah. If the game stays close, Giannis is gonna just go absolutely crazy, like he normally does. But all right, guys, we've been on here almost 40 minutes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Tomorrow's Friday, no basketball, but we will. I'll be on here. We'll be talking maybe like hockey, golf, college basketball. We'll see what's going on. Kristaps rebounds. We got him right around his line at 9. If his line was at 8.5, I would say bet over, but it's at 9, so probably would avoid it. But I appreciate all you guys on here. This is a new show every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Normally, Travis will be on here with me as well, but he's traveling. He's in Las Vegas, so I'm manning the ship by myself, and we're going to bring in other guests on next week and moving forward. Hopefully you guys enjoy the All-Star break. And, if you guys don't watch hockey and stuff, that's good. I like to dabble with it, but it's good to get a little mental reset in. If you grind NBA every single day, it gets to be tiresome, when we get to this point. So especially with all the injury stuff gets crazier later in the season. So it's good to have a little mental reset. Enjoy your All-Star break. Give it a like. Before you go, PrizePicks has Booker at 24.5. Yeah, we had him right around that. I think we had him at 24. Whenever we have him at 23. If the projection's within a point or a point and a half, like the projection shouldn't be used to like, oh, it's a point less, like just bet it under. Like it comes down to your own research too. Like when you get to the high numbers like that, sometimes like we don't have a lot of guys over those numbers. But if you really like Booker tonight and you want to bet him over, don't let because we have him at 23 instead of 24 really dictate that. It's more of just like a helpful tool for your research. But I appreciate everyone in here. Appreciate all the comments. I'll be back tomorrow, 3:00. Let me know. Reach out to me in Discord or on Twitter. You can see my Twitter name below my face. It's just at my name, at Ben Hostler. Reach out to me what we should talk about on tomorrow's show. Hockey, college basketball. We could talk about maybe like some MLB future stuff, whatever you guys want to talk about. But good luck tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.